Senator Natasha lambasted Akpabio, says, "You treated me like your servant. Such dictatorship is unacceptable." Good day, my dear listeners. Thanks for joining. Yes, today we have another interesting news coming from the suspended senator, um, Senator Natasha, as a labas the Senate President Akpabio, telling him that he treated her like a servant. Such dictatorship is unacceptable. Moving on to the full details, kindly please ensure you like, subscribe to this channel and share. Senator Natasha Akpabio, representing Kogi Central, has launched a scathing attack on Senate President Godswill Akpabio, accusing him of running the National Assembly like a dictatorship and treating her as though she were his domestic staff. Akpabio made the remarks on Tuesday while addressing journalists in Abuja immediately after resuming her office, which had been sealed for 6 months following her controversial suspension by the Senate leadership. Sarah reporters monitored the briefing. The senator, who returned to her office in room 205 of the Senate wing after security personnel and the sergeant at arms formally unsealed it, said her ordeal was a test of resilience against injustice. "It is actually amazing how much we have had to face and survive in the past 6 months," she told journalists. And most of it happened to the full glare of Nigerians, from the unjust suspension to the recall. We survived the recall. We survived the blockage of roads and waterways in Kogi that we had to fly in using a helicopter. We survived the blackmail from the so-called woman, from the crazy lady on Facebook. You know, it is amazing what we had to survive. Akpabio, who was suspended in March 2025 under controversial circumstances, thanked our constituents for standing by her through the turbulence. "I give God Almighty the glory and my deepest appreciation to the good people of Kogi Central, Kogi State, and Nigeria at large," she continued. "My husband, my love, if you see this, I love you dearly. And should I pray all men support their wives as much as you have supported me. And my children, thank you for your sacrifices." The lawmaker insisted that our suspension was illegal and unjust, arguing that our return proved that institutions must sometimes be tested. "In everything, it just shows that sometimes it is good to put the institutions to test. We can't cower down in the face of injustice. No one is more Nigerian than us. Senator Akpabio is not more of a senator than I am. He is not a governor of this place, and he treated me. He treated me as if I was a servant or I was a domestic staff in his house. It is very unfortunate that at this time, after so many years of democracy, we would have a National Assembly to run by such dictatorship. It is totally unacceptable." Despite her exclusion from plenary activities, Akputuluduagan maintained that she continued to work for her people. As for me, I'm glad to be here, she said. And even though we have been illegally suspended, know that have I hesitated in effectively carrying out my duties as a senator of Kogi Central to the very best of my capacity. I have never, not, no day went by without me looking out for opportunities, either in terms of bringing infrastructural project to my people. Sahara reporters had earlier reported that the senator threatened legal action against the clerk of the National Assembly if she was not allowed to resume on September 15, 2025, following the expiration of her suspension. Our lawyers warned of contempt proceedings and other remedies under the law, but the clerk had insisted the matter was before the Court of Appeal. With her office now unsealed, and her fiery remarks against Akpabio, the resumption of Senator Natasha Dragan is expected to reignite fresh political battles within the Senate, where critics of Akpabio have long accused him of intolerance and high-handedness. So yeah, my dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by at the comment section and let us know what your view is all about. Thank you for listening.